Okay, last time I came on your podcast, people don't know this, but you tried to murder me.
Try to blind you.
Assassination attempt is how I'm framing it for the police. A failed assassination attempt from two wizards.
Yeah, that's true.
And I survived it.
Yeah.
I'm Rasputin.
Yeah.
So you finally retired that trick, you said, because of the...
Yeah. You can play the clip, right? You guys got the clip?
Yeah, he's got it. He's got everything over there. Yeah.
He'll find it. But yeah, it's like we were thinking, like, we're going to show you some tricks while you're on the podcast. It's not like, and I just got that in the mail because I had lost mine ages ago. And
Your lamp. It's a lamp.
Yeah, it's a little lung tester. And I was so excited. And I was like, oh, fuck Pantelis. We started because it's always fun to do to everybody new that comes in, right? It's kind of a funny thing to do, but it's always fun. I felt so bad. Me and Wes felt bad because we thought
I was offended.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't see.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I texted you. I was like, thanks for coming out, man. Genuinely one of the most solid pods we've done, which is true. Sorry about the lung tester. I was like, I feel bad. And you're like, no worry. Gonna be a fun video. Again, I'm like, oh, he's pissed. I'm like,
oh, what do you mean? Like, I thought it was gonna be like a fun podcast. Like,
yeah, but you're like, don't worry. It'll be a fun video. Like, as in, like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. He's like, don't worry, the podcast will be good. And I'm like, okay, still doesn't answer.
Is that a weird answer?
Right, it is. And then you send me this picture, and I'm going to airdrop it, or you can send it to
Poseidon. You haven't seen his photo, huh?
You got to look at his
pupils. Oh, yeah, I remember
that.
Yeah,
look at his pupils.
Yeah,
right?
I saw his pupils.
Yo, put it in front of that camera over there, and he'll go just to my camera. Yeah, put it as close as you can, yeah.
Look at the difference in his pupils.
Don't do drugs, kids.
You showed it?
Yeah. So I've changed.
Huge.
I've changed his picture.
It's just an eye. When I call him, he just sees an eye.
For his dilated eye.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, what I meant was, because you didn't know that I couldn't see. In my head, I assume everyone knows what I know. But I meant, like, even though that happened, at least it's going to make a good video because no one's going to know.
Of course, that's how I felt too.
But also the way he texts, I've gotten used to him. It just, that's how he texts.
Oh, I text like a robot, like very direct.
Yeah,
so
same normally, but you just, I was like, oh, because you left immediately after, which didn't help the thing either, right?
Did we leave immediately? I thought we hung around a bit.
It was like we were done. You were like, all right, boys, it's been fun. You were on the couch. It's been fun. And like you left, right? So I was like, oh, fuck.
I think we had something.
I think he's kind of pissed.
I had a recording.
Yeah, he had a recording.
Yeah, I had a recording. That's why.
There's a button to press. So that's why I just tried the first time. But it went.
It went on your cheek. It kind of ricocheted
went in my eye,
under.
It went hard. And for some reason, it went all left. See, it went on one. That's why.
Cocaine.
So it's a funny gag, but then like now I start
he does it again.
Yeah, just to see if I can do it. But soon I started realizing at some point that I can't see. That it's just black. And then I was like, oh,
well, at what point? Do you remember?
I didn't rewatch this section.
Didn't pinpoint it?
I didn't rewatch this section. All I know is that when I realized,
started feeling bad right here. Right after this, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at you. I'm like, oh,
when I
maybe
started rubbing my eye, I realized.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see there? That's when I realized. You see how I looked around?
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, it's going to leave. It's going to leave. But it's not. So then I'm like, what do I do? Yeah.
And your eye's probably super dilated already.
Yeah, it's already getting dilated.
It looks dilated.
It already does, eh? Yeah. And then the fact that it was black, everything was black. I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Like, so in my head, I'm panicking.
Dude, you took that like a champ. I 100% would have been like, hey, stop the podcast. I'm half blind.
No, I'm professional, bro. The show must go on.
Yeah, professional, but you might be performing with an eye patch after that.
Well, what are you going to do even if I end it early? How's that going to help?